Look, guys, don't let anybody tell you that being married or married life is not an accomplishment until you have been personally married, like you have experienced married life by yourself.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage.
Hello darlings, welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, it is so wonderful to have you here, and if you're a returning subscriber, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking with me on this journey, because it is because you keep returning back here that gives me the motivation that I need to keep showing up here consistently. So what are we going to talk about today? Officially 2024 is just beginning for me, even though today's date is Friday 8th March. Even though we're currently in March, 2024 is officially just beginning for me YouTube wise. So I usually like to start the year by reviewing my goals for the previous year. Then I assess it, I look at the challenges, the obstacles and trials that I faced, and then I look out for things that I did that didn't go well, and then try to figure out things that I can do differently that would help me to achieve my goals. So basically I start by reviewing the year by intentionally reviewing my goals in the past year. I go through it by assessing the challenges, trials and errors to see what prevented me from achieving certain goals, and then try to see what I can do differently the following year to make sure that I achieve those goals. What reviewing of goals does for you is the fact that it helps you to know if that goal was actually a realistic goal, or is something that was a goal that was not clearly set smartly. So if it turns out that in reviewing my goals it was just challenges and trials that I can overcome, then I start looking for action plans that I can use to achieve that goal, to go at the goal differently the following year. But if it turns out that the goal was actually unrealistic and it wasn't properly set, then I start assessing myself to see if I want to keep up with that goal, or I want to change my method completely, or set a more realistic time for the goal to be achieved. So let me make it clearer by giving an example. For example, in 2022 I had this goal that I wanted to live a more balanced view of the kind of life that I am seeking, which is a purpose-driven life. So I looked at my life, I saw certain things that were not in alignment with my overall objective and achievement, and things that I hoped to achieve. So I decided that I was going to change something about the way I was living my life, which meant that I had an unrealistic view about my life. I didn't have a balanced view of my life. My lifestyle was not corresponding with the woman I want to be, my future self. So I decided to put in the work. That's when my personal development journey intentionally started. In the past years, I've always done things like read books, apply for this course, get things done that will make my life better, but intentionally starting my personal development journey started full force in 2022. The first time was 2019 anyways, but in 2022 I made the conscious and intentional effort that I was going to change something about my life because it just wasn't working right. So the goal for 2022 was to have a balanced view of the life that I was seeking. And I was successful because I cut down on a lot of things, even style, fashion, the people I hung out with, the places that I went to, the kind of things I spent my time on, and all sorts of things. Even the people I engage on social media, I had to cut back. I started spending more time in the ministry, like I started spending more time with God, having an intentional Bible study, attending meetings regularly, so it was really nice. So now in 2023 I learned the routines and habits that I needed to sustain this balanced view of life. So in 2023 I was able to experiment on certain things to see what would help my life keep going, to maintain that balanced view of life that I seek, which is a purpose driven life basically. So I did a lot of experiments, I started new habits, I formulated the old ones that I already had, and made sure that the structures that would help me to achieve and maintain this life were, you know, well put in place. And I did all that I could, learned new habits, maintained the old ones, and then make sure that I stuck to my routine to achieving it. And now for 2024, I had to look back on my journey, because the main goal, my overall goal is to live a purpose driven life, so that at the end of the day, if I fall down and die in this instant, I would be glad that I lived a life that is fulfilling, that is well pleasing, that I would actually say that yes, I fulfilled my purpose in God's will for my life. So that's my overall goal. So every other goals that I set, just it revolves around this one major goal. So in another video, we're going to talk about how we can set clear, smart goals that honors our identity and how we can define our passions. But in this video, I just want to use the time to teach you guys how to reset and review your goals and set new goals for the year, and also give you a live update with what has been going on with me as well. So as I was saying, my goal for 2024 is to be consistent. Now I've broken it down from the main goal of living a balanced view of life, and then 2023 I learned the routines and habits that I needed to maintain this balanced view of life. And now in 2024, all I need to do is to rinse and repeat the very system, structures, habits and routines that actually worked and helped me in achieving this main goal of living a balanced view of life. And I have learned so much that I am very, very excited to share with you guys. I just pray that the challenges that I faced this year do not negate me or prevent me from showing up consistently as I have planned to. So now the goal for 2024 is rinse and repeat. In one word, consistency. So now I found systems and action plans, routines and habits that actually works, that helps me function as a woman that I want to be, as a very, very best version of myself, who is living that balanced view of a purpose driven life that she's seeking. And now what do I want to do? I want to make sure that I consistently build those habits and routines to make sure that that goal of maintaining a balanced view of life is actually achieved. So now my overall goal for the year is consistency. Consistency on all fronts. My personal development, my career, my work, my life, my family, my spiritual life. So that is my one major goal. So I think I'm going to create another video where I have to teach you people the system that I use. Yeah, I definitely do have to create a video where I would teach you guys with the system that I use that has worked for me efficiently and effectively for all these years, to set goals. I do have a blog post that I always talk about how to set smart, achievable goals, but I think a video will be more practical, where we dive into how we can leverage our skills and our passions to set goals that honor our true identity. If you guys would like such a video, please do let me know your suggestion in the comment. But thinking about it now, I think it would really make sense if I were to create a video where I would teach you guys how to set clear, achievable goals, and then show you how to build a vision board, which is my favorite goal setting tool. The year actually began for me in October 2023. I started with a huge life update. I got married. It was a goal. It was a major goal that I was really hoping that I would just settle down and be out of the single street, and it happened. I am very happy that I achieved that goal of marrying a very kind, loving, caring man that God blessed me with. So yeah, I am a happily married woman. Whoo! Look guys, don't let anybody tell you that being married or married life is not an accomplishment until you have been personally married, like you have experienced married life by yourself. Until you have married well and enjoyed and experienced married life by yourself. Don't let anybody, whether a divorcee, no matter how successful they are for real, no matter how accomplished they may seem, don't let anybody tell you that marriage is not an achievement until you reached that achievement, until you have actually accomplished that for yourself. Okay, so don't say I didn't tell you anything, don't say I didn't give you anything, I didn't let you know. I am telling you that to be married is genuinely a huge achievement. That being said, it means that my goals automatically have changed. So although career wise it has not changed, but it's now more intensified, because now I have more reasons that that motivates and propels me to want to achieve the things I want to achieve financially. I have more reasons now, a more like motivating factor to want to achieve what I have set out to achieve financially. But overall, my lifestyle, the things that I talk about, the things that I say, the things that I spend my time on has automatically changed. It's not the same thing when you're dating or you're engaged and you know you're going to be married someday. Married life is a whole lot of experience on its own. No matter how people share their own experience, you can only get one or two out of the experiences. The fact is that it's something, it's a journey, it's a beautiful journey that you have to embark on your own personally to know what it really means and truly is to you as a person. So another goal, major goal, massive goal that I was able to cross off my list last year was the fact that I joined the Lock family. Yep. Yeah, so I have a video about my lock journey, how it began. I'm currently locked, so I did the lock in December, January, February. Okay, so this is my third month actually that I have been locked, that I joined the Micro Locks family, and I had my first retire in February 11th, thereabout, just shortly before my Ghana trip. So yeah, so my next retire isn't until about April. So each retire takes 6 to 8 weeks until it is permanent. I'm going to try to keep you guys in the loop on this lock journey, so that those of you who want to make the decision to get your micro locks on to have all the necessary information that you need actually, and you'll be best well informed to make the decision, because the commitment is not easy. I've gotten a lot of compliments actually that my hair is fabulous, is amazing. I don't have to deal with combing of hair. The only hair care that I do is that I put rosemary in fresh water, and I mist every now and then when I want to step out. I don't get to mist every day. I only mist when I feel like it is dry and needs some moisture. So I mist just directly onto my scalp, not and then work my way down. I'm going to try to do a get ready with me to show you guys eventually how I do maintain this. But yes, it is one of the amazing goals I was able to smash off my list last year, and it is indeed a great commitment. I'm so happy that I finally did this. I didn't think I had the discipline actually to achieve this, but I think knowing the reason why I wanted to lock my hair propelled me to get it done. I decided to lock my hair because I did the maths. I was trying to see ways I could make more money to grow my business, and without extra money coming in, and being a 6-figure coach who wants to be a 7-figure coach, I knew I had to make a lot of sacrifices if I'm going to achieve some of the things that I have laid out on my vision board. So in assessing my life and reviewing what areas I need to cut down on my spending and expenses, because of course you do know that there are some expenses and bills in life that are a necessity when it comes to your shelter, food, clothing, self-care. Those are essentials. Water bills, light bills, your data, the apps you pay for, that you use that frequently, that you have to pay for. So those are essential bills, and having to create a system that will fund those bills effortlessly, I knew that I had to cut down on certain spend. It wasn't necessary for me to be making my nails all the time. It made no sense, and I was spending so much money, as high as 25,000 naira to 30k. I decided to review and assess my life to see areas where I could cut down on my spending, and the amount of money that I spent on my hair and going to the salon, it was outrageous actually. and seeing that I didn't have that much income coming in as much as what was going on just my hair alone, it made no sense to me, because it basically meant that it would be impossible for me to even take care of my self-care, my skincare, and all other areas that were equally as important. So I thought about what I could do to my hair. Having a natural hair, and living in a world where your natural hair is even stereotyped, like you can't just stand up and go out to your hair, which I did a lot. I did, because nobody can tell me how to rock the hair that God gave me. There's a reason why some of us have straight hairs, some of us have coily hairs. If anything, diversity makes us very beautiful. So, and every time I leave my hair out, I get mad compliment actually about my hair, and I knew I had great hair, and I believe everybody has unique, beautiful hair. So it's just the confidence with which you wear yours that will make people admire you. So do not conform to society telling you about how to wear your hair. As long as it is clean, decent, well kept, do not let anybody tell you you have to always wear wigs. In fact, now we've been hearing a lot of controversies around how those wigs are even achieved and all of that, but I'm not here to talk down on anybody. I do love weaves. In fact, my favorites are bangs and bobs, so, and coily, natural looking hair. When I did the assessment, I saw how much I spent on hair, and I wasn't going to have that. So I did my research, and I saw that I'd always wanted to lock my hair. Like I always tell people, I said I have the lifespan of my hair planned out for as long as God would let me live. And when I say that to my friends, they laugh and tell me how vain I am. But being a goal setting coach, all you do is plan. Do you understand? So you always have to plan. I plan everything to the last detail of the food I eat the entire week and all of that. So you get me? So I have my hairstyles planned out for my lifespan, like for as far as eternity, to be sincere. So I had this goal that I was going to lock my hair when I was 40, because I felt okay that I'll be older and I wouldn't have time to be spending so much time in the salon and all of that. That was where I had that was what influenced the decision, rather, that I was going to lock the hair. I realized that okay, in your 40s you might be busy with family, career, you won't have time to go to the salon frequently, and you don't want to be looking ratchet or unkempt, so you lock your hair. And then in my 50s you'll be losing hair already and possibly going grey, so you just cut your hair and go on Jerry coils and leave that till whenever you die, you know. So that's my hair lifespan basically. So but I couldn't wait till I was 40, because I needed to make this decision now to save money. So I started saving. I had the intention to lock my hair since 2022, but I didn't lock it until December 2023. So you see, so the moment I made the decision, I had to create a system that would enable me save, because to get your locks, your micro locks done here, it's not a cheap installment to have done. So I had to save up, and then the retires also cost as much. I think about quarter of what you spend in locking the hair. For those who are interested in getting their locks done that reside in Abuja, who would like to get their locks done where I had mine done, this is not a paid ad, but I had mine done at Woobies. I called mine Wooblocks. So if you're interested, just send me a DM and I'll give you the details and contact. Okay, so yes, so that's that. And if you mention that you're coming from me, actually you would definitely get some coins off your consultation, or possibly even get it free, who knows. So it depends. So that was one of the major decisions I made last year that I'm very happy and proud about, that I want to share with you guys, that I got my hair locked. So coming down to 2024, the major goal that I have accomplished this year that has left me really confident and propelled, that made me supercharged to show up more frequently on my YouTube, is the fact that this is my third year being a goal setting coach, being a life connoisseur. For those of you that may not know, on my Instagram actually I help and teach creative entrepreneurs how to build purpose-driven lives, to maximize their full potential and manage their time efficiently through goal setting. So yes, so you're going to be hearing a lot of words like as a goal setting coach, as a goal setting coach, yes. And this is my third year being a goal setting coach, and it's been phenomenal. The experience and the journey has been quite enlightening, and I do really want to try to show up as much as possible to see how I can take that experience from Instagram onto YouTube to reach a much larger community. So do let me know what topics under goal settings you would like to me to talk about, because trust me, I have a whole I have content pillars already built up for this, but it would be nice to share knowledge on what actually pertains to you personally. You get, so knowledge and research that would actually help you guys, because I have a whole lot of experience and I wouldn't know which one you would benefit from. So if you want to be patient for me to put them out there as time goes on, fine. But if you would be bold and courageous enough to come out rightly to ask me for a particular solution that may help the pain points you're currently dealing with, that will be splendid. I'll be very, very willing to share. In fact, it will make what I share on these videos so much more easier. So I won't just be creating content for me, I'll be creating content for us. Believe it or not, I've actually gone back to watch my videos to help me through a difficult time. I think the particular video that helped me was my husband that played it for me. Actually, I was having imposter syndrome. I had this big project I was supposed to work on, and I was having imposter syndrome, and he quoted a part from my YouTube video. It was my second video actually on personal development, and he quoted that part from my video. Like, he just played it, went to my YouTube channel and played that part of my video for me and said, here's what you said about overcoming obstacles and challenges, that you use it as stepping stones to get to where you're going. And I was really blown that even though I'm the one that said those things there, and at the time that I said them, they were exactly what I felt like, but I was amazed that even though I was the one that made those statements, that it could help me, that it came back to help me in the future, because someone else who, you know, listened and watched the video quoted it to me. So it would be nice to know what actually speaks to you directly. So if you can just, you know, send me suggestions, send me a DM, reach out to me to tell me things you would really like for me to talk about from my own perspective, my own experience. I would gladly love to talk about that with you guys. Otherwise, I'm just going to share my experiences and the knowledge that I have in the best possible way that I think that I can. But like I said, your suggestions will be very, very much valued, and it will make this flow more authentically, so that at the end of the day, I won't just be creating content for me. I will be creating content for us that would actually help us and impact in our journey of personal development and seeking a purpose-driven life. So that is that. So I hope I've been able to catch up with you guys, giving you a bit of live updates, so when you hear certain things in my content, you're not surprised or shocked. My next video is going to be a Q&A. I would like for the new subscribers and the old ones, if there are questions you would like to ask pertaining personal development or my personal life, if it's something that I can share, I would gladly share. But yes, so I'm going to try to put up a question tag on Instagram for those that follow me on Instagram to send in their questions, and then you can send me private messages too in case you don't meet the question tag, or you can leave your questions in the comment section so that I can answer those questions in my next video. I hope this chit chat we've been able to catch up, and you've been able to you're inspired by my story and my journey to make certain decisions and set certain goals for your life as well. I hope this inspires you to show up authentically and take the goals that you set very seriously. So like I stated in the video earlier on, I am going to create a video where we would build our vision board together. Our next sit down, I am going to teach you how to define your passions and how to set clear SMART goals. So that's going to be our two main objectives for our next sit down. It will be to teach you how to define your passions and how to set clear goals. And in that video, we're going to build a vision board together so that you can set your goals efficiently, and also possibly learn how to create action plans from your main goals. Like when I started, I said my main goal for the year is consistency. It means that I have found a way to make all the things that I want to achieve to fit into one big ball, which is consistency. So now, to get my action plans, it would require that I break down that consistency. What do I need to be consistent in? What do I need to do to be consistent? I'll need to break it down, which now goes down to habits, routine, structure, systems. You see, that's where you get your action plan. So each day I wake up, I know what I need to focus my energy on, what I need to do to make sure that I achieve the consistency that I'm seeking. Despite whatever goals I might have set, the main thing is that I want to be consistent with the routines and structures, habits that help me achieve those goals. Yeah, so that's how come consistency is my goal. So thank you so much for sticking with me to this part of the video. It's been a nice chat. I've really had a nice time catching up with you guys and updating you about my life. Please share yours with me in the comment section. Connect with me on all my socials. I'll put the links down below so that we can, please do connect with me. So thank you so much again for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video and you gained something one way or another and you look forward to seeing me showing up here, please give this video a thumbs up. Turn on that notification bell so you do not miss any of my other videos when they drop. So thank you so much again, both new and returning subscriber, for sticking with me on this journey. I am very, very grateful, and I appreciate the motivation you give me to show up here consistently. So until another video, bye for now.
We're living in that vintage dream.